So now, of these 5 selected features we've shown you so far, what are we thinking?
I personally prefer the cold catch cooler.
Fantastic. Now, do you have a particular aspect of the cooler that you've been leaning more towards?
I like the idea that it has kind of an all-in-one, so I can not only fish and cut up my fish on it, but I can also put my meat right in there.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you're able to present that as one of the first features that we always wanted to add, because I think we saw the applicability of it, but especially as an avid fisherman, I think you understand that too, is it's nice to always have an option to where you can either, do some cutting, some cleaning, whatever it is. Just a little bit of prep, especially after a long day on the water. It's nice.
Yeah. Let's say I'm not a fisherman.
So, that's the part that I really love about our product is when we first made this, the dynamic design is applicable not just to an outdoor setting when you are preparing fish, but if you'll see here on this first breakdown, we're going to have a 3x3 cutting board expandable top that's going to come with a complimentary cutlery set. And with that, you'll be able to use it if you're at the park with the family, if you guys are just going for a little beach day up north. Something that can be used in all types of cooking environments while still offering sustainability and reliability.
There's some good value in there.
Thank you. Yeah, well, that's what we'd love to hear. Now, the next question here is, what are some of your thoughts as far as it goes for our product lining up with your current setup at Cabela's?
I want it to not look like that.
Yeah.
What if I want it to completely look like our model?
Well, I think that's the aspect of our product what I like the most is individuality. As much as you're going to see Yeti, Coleman, Pelican, often these products are going to come from very same property in the sense that you will have polyethylene as the main carbon-based design. However, where we kind of stand out is going to be not really competing with those products, but more so complementing them. This is going to be a next-gen cooler that has not only that electrical charging, but you are also going to have a greater storage space with the mini live well and the DC compressor freezer compartment.
So this is something I'm going to bring out with my Yeti.
Well, that's the best part. You can leave that Yeti at home, and this is going to be kind of a 5-in-1 dynamic option for you. And kind of going from that is, what would you say as far as it goes for this product matching with the values for you guys at Cabela's?
It seems like the value's through the roof. If I get to leave the Yeti at home, and I get all these other, added bonuses.
My language.
There, right?
Amen, sir. Thank you. Now, last 2 questions here for you. If we were to move forward from this point, is there anything specific you'd want to see from our end or anything we could do?
I want you to come down in price.
Yeah. Now, with that, is it talking bulk inventory price or are you saying individual purchase?
I think if we go bulk, easily I should get a deal, but I want to know if that one unit, can I get a better deal?
On one specific unit, we always have a demo discount given because we want to make sure that you can see the product, but also be able to use it in everyday life. Because I know sometimes an in-store demo is not the same thing when you're out with the family.
Yeah.
So that first product we definitely can. However, when it comes to the first pilot order, that's when we're going to want to look more at specific numbers, location, property size, and depending on what you're able to do with your inventory, that's when we kind of come down that price for you.
Oh, wonderful. And how many of these have you sold already?
So right now, actually, that's a really nice part is we have just gotten through our first sale wave, and that's going to be a total amount of, I think last quarter we projected at 35 selling domestically, about 15 selling internationally, and that's kind of as we
Is this thousands?
Nope, hundreds.
1,500?
Yeah. So smaller numbers, of course, but I think that's where, coming to you guys, it makes such a difference because it can really set up our ability to have reach the customers. And that's the final question I have for you. 1 out of 10, how would you say that this product benefits or could benefit your company?
1 out of 10?
Yeah.
10 being the most beneficial?
Yes, correct.
Oh. It's going to hurt a lot of Yeti fans, So, we got a lot of people who come in looking for the
loyal
newest
customers.
Yeti,
Completely understand.
So it's got to come in with a bang, right?
Certainly.
So to me, there's a little fear in there. I don't really want to give you a 10.
Well, I think you've probably heard that saying, you look before you leap, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, in this case, you can't really do that. And that's where I hope you can take me at my word and my company at our word is that, if your sales do not stay in the positive margins for the first 2 quarters, we will back all purchases and refunds for you.
Wow, that's a deal. That's a deal, brother, right there.
Appreciate you. Nice. Money.